Heading across the lake in my little boat, a surface of glass. I am bound for a notch in the trees, rotting wooden steps. It's difficult to see in the waning light of Northland's October evening. Concentrate on the pool of water that travels from bow to stern. I have a small outboard lent to me by my uncle, in need of slight repair. It feels like it's taking forever to reach the farthest shore. When I see a scrap of neon floating like a balloon caught in the trees, concentrate on the darkening tree line, concentrate on the sinking dock. I can hear voices from above me on the steepest part of the bank, and listen for the voice of my father in the midst of the pines. There is a bar at the top of the staircase, hidden amongst the leaves. Concentrate on the face of my father, concentrate on the last shirt I saw him wear. There's an aging fishing boat at the dock, mostly sunk into the mud. The steps are all but gone now, rotten to my tread. I cling to branches to keep from slipping. The rain is coming on. Concentrate on never falling. Concentrate on never climbing back down.
Roll.
On a long flat highway in a hail-damaged Chevrolet, a young woman dreams about her escape from a way of life to which she cannot relate. Poor and thin, her options are very slim, discouraged and abused by all of her kin. Where to begin? This world looks like it's built for just one kind. Everybody else is gonna have to sit at the side, where they'll never ever be allowed to drive. But that's a lie, so they can keep all the pie, all the time. like she's all alone. And the house and the town have never felt like home. And the message at the school is designed to keep her down. Oh, calm down and sit back down. Why don't you follow our crowd? Whoever else is around. Oh, this world looks like it's built for just one kind. Everybody else is gonna have to sit at the side. Well, they'll never, ever be allowed to drive. Now that's a lie. So they can keep all the pie. All the time. Out of pallets and rocks. There ain't nobody gonna tell me how I live is wrong. Where I feel welcome, that's where I call my home. Don't you judge nobody taking a path that's not your own. You just let them alone. Oh, this world looks like it's built for just one kind. Everybody else is gonna have to sit at the side. Well, they'll never, ever, ever be allowed to drive. Oh, but that's a lie. Oh, so they can keep all the pie all the time. Money can't buy back that 64 Falcon that you sold in your 20s and regretted it was gone. Cause you thought it contained some meaning or some answers to a life that you never bothered to question or even take a good close look at. And it broke her heart to see how it had been so important, from the feeling of the steering wheel to the rubber on the road. And now it's grown to unrealistic proportions in your mind. Now you're in your 50s, why can't you forget how the chrome bumpers shined in the sun? If you could just go back, even for a minute, you could forget how you don't even know what it was you've lost. Why you always feel so empty in spite of all you have? Were those feelings you remember even real? Were they honestly about some junky old Falcon or any other thing that you could own? Now it's all so stale and you feel so very old, like you've taken all your chances and tossed them all aside for some stupid piece of metal, like shiny bits of trash that line the stolen nest of a greedy neighborhood crow. So you drive back to your hometown to visit with your past, but nothing looks the same anymore. Except you can see all that you squandered where you were shining all that chrome. You were handed all you needed without cost. But you were too blind to see it, and you took it all for granted, and now you want to complain. Tell me just what it was that you lost. Well, now you start to panic, and your gas is running low, and you need to find some meaning for you're stranded on the road, and the engine finally dies near a soybean field of dust. You just sit and watch the sunset turn the entire sky to rust. Turn the entire sky to rust. Turn the entire sky to rust. In the distance is lit by a neon cross. Yeah. The steeple in the distance is lit by a neon cross. When he got to the door, for mercy's sake, oh, he found it to be locked. Yeah, it was. Tony was a security officer way down at the trailer yard. Tony was a security officer down at the trailer yard. He lived in an abandoned reefer at the far end of the trailer lot. Sometime he come to town, a stray dog trailing at his heels. Or sometime he come to town now, a stray dog trailing at his heels. All the stray dogs love Tony, he knows exactly how it feels. He might ask you for some change, Lord knows he's a volunteer. He might ask you for some change, Lord knows he's a volunteer. Keep an eye out for his family, keeping all his close friends near. Cold ground, oh, that'll wear your muscles out. Sleeping down on the cold, cold ground is gonna wear your muscles out. There ain't nothing colder than the agent's heart. Is it kicking you off with that Wilma shot? Tony said he's gonna tramp down south. Yeah, but no one ever seen him make a move to leave. Tony said they're gonna tramp down south. No one ever seen him make a move to leave. He just shrugs his shoulders and smiles. How it's gonna catch out next spring. Steeple in the distance, yeah, it's lit by a neon cross. That steeple in the distance, that one's lit by a neon cross. Oh, you get to the door for mercy's sake, you'll find it to be locked. It was a bleak summer night and I was walking. No particular place to go. I would walk into a circle, come right back to the place I was at before. It was hot and it had been raining, humid even at 2 a.m. The streets were wet and the grass was soaking. No dry place to lay my head. Deep blue fell from the night sky, bleached to gray under the overhead lamps. All the shadows were 3 dimensions, like you could crawl right inside of them and camp. And I heard music down the avenue that punctured right through the traffic sound, harsh and sweet all at the same time. I hurried to follow it down. I stopped outside a gray house near an alley and found my way to the sound. I could hear the music clearly, and I lay myself out on the ground. But I was taken, oh Lord, to meet the devil. And I trembled in the pouring rain. I took a ride in a fast car with a woman named Betty May. I woke up to the blues. It was walking. Oh, the blues walking like a man. barroom clown. I was stumbling, stones all in my path. I carried my baby's suitcase to the waiting train, while the blues fell down just like rain, just like rain. It all ended with the sunrise, and I tried to get to my feet. The music still played in my aching heart. It was such perfect poetry. Let him through that door. I can't bear to never see him anymore. The coincidence of our accord has been misunderstood for years and more. I can't stand to be alone, but there's no one else I can be around. I know I can't keep him here with me, but I don't know how to set us free. Time is a game played by smarter beings. I'm lost in a fog trying to know what it means. If I were to lose track of the path I was on, would I float away or simply find another one? Why is it so hard to see past your own nose? Time is an illusion, so it goes. Please don't let her leave. I know she won't be back again. Did I hold on too tight when I tried to be her friend? Does it mean so much more to me when I might try and apprehend her time, which is her own, and never has been mine? All this space that we share, how much do I really know? Assumptions I've made about her are only mine and never show the true nature of this room. Please let me see without my eyes. Space is coincidence, so it goes. Our lives are intertwined, it's not the act of you or I. It could be anyone else. It wouldn't cost me any less. The universe is made of sails with no rudder turning into the gale. It's meaningless to speculate. From inside the ship, they're all just waves. I could embrace the eternal moment, shrug off the past like an unwelcome blanket. If only the future didn't haunt my dreams. I awaken too early trying to figure what it means. Are my nightmares actually what's real? Asleep in a bed of wasps, so it goes.
Watch out!
Oh! Yeah. Okay. That probably won't be good footage.
Oh, look out, look out, look out!
Look at my phone.
That'll be good outtake. That was close. What the hell, Hank? That's a violation. That's a violation. Knock it off. You're not even funny. Give me that thing.
You're done.
That's
Fired.
it. That is it.